well. So, first of all, apologies because I know I've actually been neglecting you guys. I've really needed to take some time out and just kind of, recuperate. Sometimes, with mental health, you just need to take time out. So it's just kind of been one of those moments. I will update you fully on what's kind of been going on at some point. But I'm actually on my way to an M&S event. It is the start of their autumn winter press days, and I'm really honoured to be actually talking on the panel this morning. So please do tune in at 9 a.m. I do believe that they're going to save it, so hopefully you can watch it back again. 5 minutes and then they'll be up. I've never you'll be bored,
If you take that earring off, it's going to bang on the microphone. It's going to make it every time you talk.
Preview event. We're here today hosting a series of style talks. We're going to be talking to our resident M&S experts over the course of the morning, hearing from some brilliant guests to talk all about the new autumn season. So from skincare updates to lingerie must-haves, we have really exciting lineup for you today. So first off, I'd love to welcome my panel for this morning. Welcome Head of Women's Wear Design, Lisa Illis, Erica Matthews, and Erna Leon, who are here to talk about the shift in shopping habits that we've seen over the past year. So it's so lovely to have you all. How are you?
Really good.
It's like, it's summer, it's finally come. It's 100 degrees outside, but we'll take it. I'll take anything, that's why I'm wearing leather. It's a perfect day for it. First of all, could you introduce yourselves and tell us all a little bit about what you do, Lisa?
Hi, I'm Lisa Illis, Head of Design for Women's Wear, M&S. Part of my job is about understanding customers' lifestyles, understanding why style is important to them, and really working out how we deliver great pieces that reflect their lifestyles, reflect their particular body shapes, their particular interests, and working through fit, colour, pattern, etc. to deliver ranges that kind of suit their needs.
And M&S does that better than anyone.
Oh, good.
I think we can all agree. Erica, tell us a little bit.
So, hi, I'm Erica. I am a fashion stylist as well as a wellbeing content creator. I also freelance write some fashion and beauty, but I like to think of myself as like a one-stop shop or place where women can really kind of be motivated, get some self-love tips, and just know what's really kind of good, like new, what's coming, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Erna, tell us about what you do.
So I am ex-fashion designer and stylist, and now I've launched 5 years ago, just over 5 years ago, Mercy 7, which is a women's wear fashion platform for busy women who don't have time to spend endless hours scrolling through, websites and trying to find that perfect outfit. So I basically curate capsule wardrobe collections, and my ethos are all about slow fashion, capsule wardrobes, and just making women feel the best they can, but in this timeless way. Like timelessness and versatility is a big priority when choosing anything.
It's such a joy to have you all with us this morning. I think especially, after the year that we've had, the 18 months that we've had, we've shifted our priorities a lot when it comes to the environment, as well as when it comes to how we want to spend our time. And it's been a year of change. Has that made a difference? Has that made changes to the way that we shop?
I think so. I think some of the things that have changed, possibly forever, about how we work and how we live our lives. I think coming through the pandemic and lockdown, people wanted comfort much more. They wanted to dress in a different way, a much more relaxed way. They only have to worry about their top halves maybe.
Fire on top.
And also just that whole balance of not working, not commuting, thinking differently, and then I think now going back into, as the pandemic hopefully clears, going back to work is different. And I think this hybrid approach, you talked about versatility and wardrobes, outfits that work for you. That's definitely the thing that we are really capturing and trying to kind of address the needs. And it's different, but it's good.
Yeah. And have you started thinking differently about the way you dress or the choices that you make?
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And in terms of, my audience behavior, we talk about, how shopping changed dramatically over the past year and this year. And I think it's all very much focused on online shopping. I've done numerous polls on my social media, and so many women said, I shop online so much more now. And obviously, it's all about versatility and how you can dress from, morning when you drop your kids off, then maybe have a quick coffee with your friend, and then go to a meeting, and everything in between. Kind of this one dress has to work. You just need to change the shoes, and I think that's what people are grasping a bit more and more and more, is about investing in those key items that are versatile and will work hard for your wardrobe and your lifestyle.
Yeah, I think as well about online shopping, I started to feel really claustrophobic when I went back into shops after having not gone into them for so long, and I think that sort of anxiety is probably quite prevalent amongst loads of people, so being able to shift that habit online is important. Erica, have you changed how you feel about dressing, how you approach dressing?
Yeah, I've definitely changed that. I tend to dress how I feel, so I found
As you should.
I find myself kind of dressing a lot more relaxed. I really like to go bold, but I just found myself really kind of peeling it back. I also found myself in more kind of athleisure. So because I picked up cycling during lockdown, so I found myself in sportswear a lot more, so I was purchasing that. And it was really kind of fun sharing that sort of transition with my audience as well, and to kind of talk about what I call my #forever wardrobe. So I found that during lockdown, people were less flashy. So you want to really kind of dial it down, but then still feel like you're treating yourself. So if you need new pieces, it's about choosing pieces which are investments. My forever wardrobe. You can wear it day to night, like you were saying, over and over again, styling it up. And then also, I actually launched what I call Mask Monday. So every Monday, I basically remind people to kind of pause, look after themselves, whether it's a facial, kind of just chilling out. That's been a huge thing for me. So yeah, in terms of everything, it's really kind of just dialing it back and just going for stuff that giving you longevity, basically.
There's two things there that you've picked up, which I think are really important. The thing about versatility and product that you can wear, styles that you can wear in different ways, which is why we've launched the Edit, which is about outfitting. And the other thing about that health and well-being is why our Good Mood range has really answered those needs for customers as well. So that's really interesting, the thing about how we've changed the way we live, but equally how our ranges have changed as well at the same time.
How can we make our pieces last longer? How can we create that forever wardrobe? Lisa.
So we have, through listening to our customers and watching what they wear and what they want out of their wardrobes, we've identified probably 100 key staples, style pieces in customers' wardrobes. We, as a design team, look at them every season. We might redesign them, we might tweak them, we perfect them, we colour them. We call them the top 100 lines. And they tend to be in the range most of the year, so they're like the backbone of the ranges. And that's the sort of thing that answers forever fashion or forever clothing. because they're meant to last, and part of our thing is about the reputation for quality and value and product that we've considered and made well, that it lasts well.
Yeah. And what are your tips for helping us make our pieces last well?
I think first of all, look after them, and I think also, for example, this is a perfect example. This is M&S jacket that I had for nearly 4 years, probably longer. I cannot even remember, and I think it looks pretty
It's
new.
brand new, prestige.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's still in my wardrobe, and I think that's the key, to kind of look after your clothes and invest in certain fabrics. I think in order to make your wardrobe last longer, always look at that label. It's there for a reason, and make sure you invest in fabrics that are good quality. So whether it's a wool blend, whether it's sustainable fabrics like lyocell and tencel, and certain fabrics do have durability that some others don't, or certain mixes that are more durable for all sorts of whatever life throws at you. And I think that would be one of my tips. Look at the label and see what the fabrics are, because you don't want to invest in certain acrylic fabrics that in the end of the day will like bubble or whatever. It's just all about the quality, and it doesn't need to cost you a fortune. There are so many, like M&S does really beautiful. Well, this is a prime example.
I still can't get over the fact it's 4 years old.
Yeah, I've
it's
done
amazing.
one of the trench coats that it's been in my wardrobe for 6 years, and it still looks amazing, and just this really beautiful kind of mid-weight gabardine fabric that's like never really will go out of style. The color is neutral, and another thing I think is pay attention to your color palette. I know a lot of people love wearing color, especially when we get older, but my whole motto is like neutrals and monochrome tones do kind of slide into your wardrobe, and those are your building blocks and your basics, and then you can introduce your red or your bright tones. But I think paying attention to those building blocks, your basics, is absolutely essential, because that's what's going to kind of take your wardrobe from season to season to season and give that longevity we all striving for.
Yeah, Erica, you're like, preach!
Yeah, I'm like,
What are your tips for making your forever wardrobe last forever?
I put it into 2 categories. So we've got things seasonal wise and then care wise. So an example, I've got this amazing coat from M&S, and every year that I wear it, I've had it for years, everyone's like, oh my god, where'd you get your coat? And I'm just like, I've had it for years, and they're like, how? Because it's a really nice sort of satin bomber jacket. And that kind of sparked for me a care post for how to look after your coats. So I said simple things like making sure you're sewing on your buttons, making sure that you're hanging it on an appropriate hanger, not keeping it in plastic, because then that sometimes lets moths get in and it eats your fabrics, and don't leave things in your pockets. Those are sort of things, tiny tips, which can really kind of help individual pieces last, and obviously, caring, not washing it too much. And what I love is that M&S pieces you can stick in the washing machine, even really low, and it just doesn't affect the quality. So I've stuck that satin bomber jacket in the washing machine, and it comes out brand new. So you did a good job. And then seasonal wise, I think less trend wise. Right. I think seasonal. So I just try and break my wardrobe up in spring, summer, autumn, winter. Less trend driven stuff. So again, we go for colour palettes. This colour's probably going to look great in this season, but then at the end of the day, I'm about dressing how you feel. So if you feel like waking up and wearing a bright pink top, go ahead and wear it. Wear it. Yeah. And I think it's just about kind of, investing in just really good pieces, fabrics, heavy fabrics and stuff like that. I think it's just care, really. That allows you to get up every day and just dress how you want.
Well, Lisa, you talked about those 100 style staples. What sort of pieces are we talking, and how can we make them span the seasons?
So we have things like knitwear, we have denim, which is pretty much a year-round item. We have shirts. We style them differently in different seasons. We use colour. We use neutrals, blacks, navies, white, as well as seasonal colours as well to really suit them up. And we might style them differently in different ways. So, you know, a good example, this long sleeve tee that I'm wearing, layered under the knit of the season with a very easy black skirt. So it's the kind of versatility and the adaptability around it. Things like denim, we have our core fabulous lines in our range, but we also have our seasonal newness as well. So I think it's about a balance within the range that encourages the customer to look at us online or in store again, as well as knowing that the things they've already bought can be reimagined in a different way.
And as we've started getting out and about more, we are going to restaurants and bars and maybe clubs, maybe we're having a dance. Have you noticed trends towards people wanting to dress up a little more, wanting to wear more colour?
Yeah. So I think this whole thing about socialising again and dressing up, whether it's for an event or whether it's just to meet your friends again for a coffee, means that you want a dress that you can put chunky boots and a jacket over, for example, or wear it with a block heel in the evening, so it can take you from day to evening. We use colour there. Colour we have seen, and I, as much as I agree about the kind of neutral colours, we have seen colour represents positivity and optimism.
Yeah.
And you'll see in the ranges that we've used accents and pop colours that kind of capture the imagination and then enable you to dress an outfit up, which you can then make it work harder for your socialising, for your kind of dressing up for events.
Yeah. I mean, I say this dressed head to toe in black, but, but it's so nice to see those pops of colour. And are there any pieces or any bits of colour that really caught your eye in the collection?
So I was admiring your dress, and now I'm admiring this.
I know, I love this.
It's the same fabric.
It's so
Can I
beautiful.
touch it? All about the chat.
Yeah, we can touch it, it's fine.
Yeah. All about the chat.
Yeah.
No, I also love the outerwear. I think even though it's 30 degrees outside, I've been getting requests on outerwear. I think people are really gearing up towards, you know, investing into really good, you know, quilted coats. I think quilted coats were a massive hit last year.
Yeah.
It was flying out of all the shelves. And I think it's because of our lifestyle change. You know, lots of people got dogs, including me. Her two pigs. Boston Terrier.
Okay.
She's darling.
What's she called?
Coco.
Oh, okay.
I got a dog too.
Yeah.
Through lockdown.
Yeah.
A black Labrador.
Oh, nice. Labradors. I love
Or
it.
Duke.
Oh. But yeah, so like we're all leading this more outdoors lifestyle, and I never thought that I would own a quilted coat, but here we are. And I spotted a few really, really cool ones, like oversized. I think it's all about shape, especially when it comes to casual pieces like a puffer jacket. You want a certain, you know, silhouette that still gives you a bit of an edge, and it's not just like an old, you know, kind of structured coat that looks not very modern. So it's still a timeless piece, but just kind of reworked in a different ways and just kind of more accent on silhouette, but keeping the quilting fabric, you know, just.
Yeah. And we went on a lot of walks last year, a lot of our one state sanctioned walk a day. So yeah, a coat was the one. You wondered why.
I always pay attention to coats, and I've spotted quite a few over there. And the leather pieces are gorgeous, just because I love whether it's leather or faux leather. I just think, you know, you can, in a winter, I would like put a roll neck underneath, or like wear it even as a coat, you know, like just buttons down. You can wear it so many different ways. Like I just love pieces like that. So yeah, those are the ones that could lay.
And Erica, looking towards just check notes, socialising, getting out and about. What are the pieces that are helping you feel bold and bright and dressed up?
It's got to be co-ords, and like for me, my go-tos whenever I'm going out, it's either a wrap dress or a co-ord. And yeah, M&S have got that in abundance. There is one cord that is just absolutely beautiful. It's a printed one from the Autograph collection. So it's red and navy blue, and it's a full print. It's really, really bold, and I know a lot of women are going to probably see it and be like, I can't wear that. Pick it up and wear it. It is.
Give it a go.
Yeah, give it a go. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like that is something which, again, is a forever wardrobe piece, because you could wear the top by itself, you could wear the trousers by itself. I mean, you could layer it up with jumper, put a t-shirt underneath. There's so many different options. So that is really kind of my go-to, and then you can't go wrong with a wrap dress. So yeah, I'm.
No, I couldn't agree
so
more
many.
with you with cords. I think they're so clever. Even like suit jackets, like when you can wear your jacket. This is actually a cord as well, so you can wear it so many different ways. I could not agree more with you. And wrap dress, Daniel first revived it in the 70s. Was it 70s? And it just. You know, it's still here and it's here to stay. I love it. It's just so fun.
And every body shape,
exactly.
every size. Because obviously I dress for the curvy women, so I just love showing that, you know, it doesn't matter what size you are, you could put on that bold print and you can still look fabulous. So that's what I'm all about.
I'll be having a look for that colour.
Yeah.
Also, you know, we've got a lot to think about, and there's a lot that we've had to reprioritise in the last year. Sometimes I don't want to think too much about putting things together. It's put itself together. It's done. It's easy, and it looks like you thought about it.
Yeah.
Same with jumpsuits.
Yeah, jumpsuits.
Jumpsuits are my number one. I cannot. It's like the key piece in my wardrobe. A go-to jumpsuit. You don't have to think about
Ready
it.
styles.
Throw your shoes on and that's it. You're done.
Yeah. Lisa, are there any other changes that we're likely to see within the collections this year, and what have you found as being particularly popular with customers, or a little bit different for you?
Coming out of lockdown, coming out of COVID.
Yeah, into this new season.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we've seen really grab hold of customers is our Good Move range. And I think it talks back into walking, getting out and about, a sort of healthier mindset and a healthier lifestyle. We launched Good Move about 2 years ago, and through lockdown and the pandemic, it has really captured the right kind of tone, really, in terms of leggings with sweatshirts, in terms of, we've got waterproof boots upstairs now, which talk into people continuing to walk, and in fact that kind of country hiking thing is growing as a pastime, as a hobby. The thing about Good Move is that it is easy to wear, it's got print, it's got colour, but it's also proper product. So it's got technical performance attributes, and it's quick dry, it's stay warm, etc. But it's also really stylish and really easy to wear, and very modern as we kind of move forward as well.
Have you both tried out the Good Move pieces? Have you got any favourites?
I haven't had the chance yet, but I'm
That's the
hoping.
opportunity.
We could, yeah, we're here
I'm
today.
hoping
Yeah.
that you have a return of the reversible pieces though as well, like a few more.
We've got a reversible jacket upstairs. It's
Okay.
not in the Good Move range, but we've got some fabulous leggings.
Yes.
We introduced yoga as well, with a really lovely 360 FlexiFit fabric. So I'll show you when we go upstairs, because they are really versatile, and you don't have to wear them to the gym. You can wear them as part of your athleisure lifestyle.
I never actually make it to the gym. And I put it on, and I sort of go down to sort of towards the gym. There's a coffee shop on the way. That's where I end up, in my Good Move pieces, in my leggings. There's definitely a customer shift, I think, at the moment towards quality over quantity. We're becoming far more conscious of the impact that we're having on the environment, on the world, and the importance of, not buying too much and then wasting it. So what is your advice to M&S customers who want to shop more mindfully this autumn-winter?
I think you're right about people buying less and buying better, and I think the kind of sustainability and the conscious kind of approach to clothing is even more important now. I think the fact that we are known for having a great conscience. We work really well and really hard with our suppliers in terms of All 100% of our cotton is from a sustainable source. We work with our suppliers in terms of denim being so important. We've teamed up with a company called Genealogia to use less dye stuffs and use less water and waste less water. So those are the sorts of things that we're constantly looking for, which both prove to customers that we are doing the right thing, but equally invest back into the product as well. We don't believe in disposable fashion. I think we have, with our customers, probably recycled, I think it's 35 million items through the shopping, etc. And I think the fact that we are about style, quality and longevity really is more and more appropriate at this time.
What is your thought process when you're adding to your wardrobe and trying to remain conscious of what's going on around us?
Well, for me, I've always been, ever since launching Versus 7, I've always been very, very mindful of what I put in my wardrobe and very conscious of, pieces, again, that have this longevity. So for me, I think, first of all, when I look at my wardrobe, how many times can I wear this one piece that I want to invest into? So whether it's a pair of trousers or a blouse, can I wear it with 3, 4, 5 different outfits within my wardrobe? Or do I need to buy a completely new outfit to work around this one piece that I want to buy? If this is the case, I don't bother with it. But if I can wear it with multiple different pieces in my wardrobe and it makes sense, that's a no-brainer for me. And I think that's how more and more people are approaching this when building their, whether it's a capsule wardrobe or when purchasing something new. It's like, can I wear it in multiple different ways? Because that's the key now to, first of all, dressing simply and easily and just kind of those easy to wear pieces, and no one has time now to kind of like figure out. And plus, it saves you money.
Yeah.
Mindful and smart shopping saves you so much money. And if you invest in more, better quality pieces, in the end of the day, you are saving money, because it's not like after 1 or 2 washes, you need to rebuy things. And that's, I think, keep drilling into my audience that's why it's so important to buy one piece that's maybe slightly more important and save for it, expensive and save for it, rather than rebuying it 3 washes later because it's stretched out or whatever. So I think it's thinking about all these points before investing into something, and that's what I do.
Erica, what about you?
So I think my wardrobe, I try to adapt it to my lifestyle. So it's changed over the years, and it's a new term, it's like circular fashion. So that's what I try and focus on more so. So there's a lot of people that generally they go to shop and it's because they're going out. So I do recommend probably renting. I'm going to be more honest. I recommend renting, and there's even pieces from my wardrobe M&S collection and dresses and stuff that I've actually got available to rent on different platforms. So there's that sort of option whenever I think of shopping. But when you go into the store, I'm always kind of thinking what my lifestyle is. That's the first thing to think, because you don't want to be too erratic, you don't want to be impulsive. Go in and say, what's going to really kind of fit my lifestyle right now. So I always say visit, which is going to be perfect, that 100 core piece wardrobe. You've got to say, do you have your jeans? Do you have your shirt? Do you have your jumper? Do you have your coat? Start there. That's a really, really amazing foundation. But I do love the element. This is the fun thing about shopping, where you are able to go in and you're able to pick up a really, really nice piece that just sparks joy for you. So really, really kind of, I don't know, like look at that piece and say to yourself, again, am I going to wear this? Is it really going to kind of like lift my spirit? And I always say, go for colour. Go for something that's bright, go for something that's bold, really nice structure, something like that. That is just what's really, really going to kind of help evolve your wardrobe or give it longevity basically. So that's kind of what I go for. So although if I am going to pick up something new, I always say to myself, okay, it's time to maybe let go of something that I haven't worn. And that's the way that you can keep it circular.
Yeah, that's
So,
so.
I mean, yeah, we want new things. We're going to be lying if we're going to say that we'll never ever buy anything new. But I think just to make sure that it's more sustainable, go into places which care about sustainability and longevity and good quality, even at a low price or a high price, you know. That's what I'm kind of going for. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a good point about reselling your pieces
Yeah.
and just, giving your things that maybe no longer fit you, because as we age, as we know, our body shape is changing, and that's why we, have to change our wardrobes and buy something new that fits us better. But instead of, throwing it out, thinking about donating it perhaps or reselling it. So I think it's so important.
Or if you've got like 7,000 cousins like I have, give it to them.
My sisters love my wardrobe.
It's ideal. I tell you what, you mentioned sparking joy there. So I think finally, let's just talk about those pieces that do spark joy. What are the standout pieces, Lisa, we should be looking for in M&S's Autumn Winter 21 collection?
Golly, there's so many. I think we have got some fabulous anywhere dresses that will take you anywhere. We've got some great chunky knitwear as we move into the autumn season. We've got some new denim styles, so the boyfriend and the mom are upstairs and outfitted either in a high-low way with the new edit that we're launching, which is all about versatile style. Outerwear is amazing at the moment, so whether it's the light transitional pieces you talked about, down and puffer jackets and that kind of thing. So it's really hard to say it's the one piece.
And it's different for everyone as well.
I know, well that's the thing. And then also things like beanies and hoodies in amazing colours, equally dotted through the ranges as well. So it really is a slightly endless list.
I'm excited to have a look. I don't know if you've got your eye on in there.
I mentioned some of the leather pieces that I absolutely loved, and I love the cozy knitwear as well. I think it's so nice to kind of like, especially with winter coming up, cozy knitwear is everything.
Best bit about winter.
Honestly, since last year, hoodies do spark joy for me. And especially, I style it in a smarter way as well, with like a blazer maybe, with a hoodie, and it just looks a bit more, rock and roll with maybe leather trousers or leather leggings and your white trainers, and you're sad.
Yeah.
But you are still wearing that, sweatshirt, and you still feel casual, but
With
when
an
you go
edge.
out, you still go out. So I think pieces like this definitely spark joy, something that I feel comfortable in, but confident at the same time.
Yeah.
I think confidence is so important. It's one of the most important things. It doesn't matter who tells you what to wear, never listen to anyone. Go into your wardrobe. If you need to, do your detox, I always do biannual detox of my wardrobe, and I try all my pieces on. And if something just does not I don't feel confident in, it has to go. And that's trends can tell you a million things. And again, I never listen to trends. It's about like more, fashion-led and like timelessness and all of that stuff. So, but if it does not make you feel confident, I don't think you need this piece. And I think confidence is the most important thing, no matter how trendy that dress is and on how many influencers you saw that it piece. If it doesn't suit you or if you don't feel confident in it, just
We talk about you wear it doesn't wear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's the right balance.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite quotes is, another thing is, it's not about what size you wear, but how you wear your size.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's, I always, people are like, oh, what size did you get? And I'm like, extra large in this one and small in this one. It's about the fit
Style.
and it's about the style. So I always, play with those proportions. Don't just be so narrow-minded in terms of like, oh my God, I am size small, or I'm size medium, or I'm size... No, it's not about that. Just don't be that kind of cookie cutter thing. Just kind of try those different sizes, maybe buy size medium trousers, buy extra large sweatshirt, and just play with those proportions, because that's what makes stylish.
Yeah.
Style is individual.
Yeah,
Like, have a good time. We're allowed to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just fun. It's just great. Just finally, Erica, any pieces that you got your eye on that are sparking joy for you?
Apart from the two-piece. Do you know what? Funnily enough, I'm not going to say one piece, but shackets.
Yeah.
Like, that has been one of my obsessions lately. I find that even when you're wearing just a t-shirt and a good pair of jeans, a shacket can literally just take the outfit. Whew,
It elevates, doesn't
it
it?
elevates it, and there are some amazing sort of printed
Yeah.
ones, like nice new
checked one.
Check.
The Teddy one.
Teddy ones are leather.
Yeah, the leather one.
Oh my gosh, there
Who
is
do we hear loving? Like,
honestly like the shackets.
Yeah.
The shackets are absolutely amazing. So I definitely think that if you're looking for something which is going to give you a bit of comfort, versatility, school run, just kind of popping out to the shop or going out, you know, and you just want to layer something up, I think like a shacket from the collection would be absolutely perfect.
Good call.
Because you still look put together, but not too much.
Yeah.
I would say, if,
100%.
let's say, buy the jacket is too edgy for you and you're not really feeling that style, grab an oversized leather shirt or like a jacket, because that still, it covers your bum, it's a bit more, you
Yeah.
know, but if you still feel put together, but a bit more casual than,
Also, it's
and less
softer.
structured.
Yeah.
It's
softer,
structure.
exactly.
I've been
It's less
wearing
tailored.
jackets to gigs because we're getting stuck. We're going to see live music again. You've got a little dress on. You want something over the top, not a coat. We're not over the stage. We're not going to a
Not
gig.
there yet.
So yeah, a little jacket. They see
You
you
have to see my
live.
outfit
Yeah.
still.
That's all part of that relaxed comfort.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, on that note, thank you so much, Lisa, Erna, Erica. Lisa, you're going to be hanging around if anyone has any more questions.
Totally.
You can ask away. I'm going to tout you out there. Ask anything. And I'll be back at 10 a.m. for another talk on menswear. Well, thank you very
so
much.
much.
Thank you so much.
Hi guys, so I've just finished the panel now with M&S. Hope you guys liked it, hope you tuned in.